Hello, everybody. This is Vivian, and today is Tuesday, I think. Yes, Tuesday, June the 16th, and we are still reviewing this book, A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage, and Wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. And so, last night, we talked about looking back, moving forward. So, what we talked about really was, it's okay to look back at your past to see where you've come from, also to learn lessons from it, but don't get caught up in staying in your past or living all your past glories and not doing anything else to further yourself or make things better. So, look back, but don't stay there. Move forward. All right. So tonight we're talking about belief. Believe that you can. And I put dots there because it's extensive, right? What you can and can't do, right? So anyway, I'm going to read the anecdote and then we'll talk about it. All right. So it says, if he did it, why can't you? If she did it, why not you? If they did it, so could you. Believe that you can, and you will. Very short, but of course, you know me. I have to talk about it. It's just not in my DNA not to. Uh, Sometimes, I'll leave it alone just a little bit, but you know how that goes. All right. So when I looked at the topic, it was ironic because just this morning, I did a Facebook post on my personal page, talking about belief and believing in yourself and believing in God. So this is just very ironic. I think somebody's trying to tell me something. So because this is exactly the second time this has happened this week. Because I think it was Sunday when we talked about a topic that I had just did a fear on Sunday, and it was just really, really ironic that happened. So, it's one of those things, right? And so let's talk about belief. Examine your belief in yourself. When you have a goal or a dream or whatever you want to achieve, do you believe that you can achieve it? Because if you don't, do you hold to the idea that because someone else is, quote, better than you, that they can get their dreams, but you can't? Is that one of the things that runs through your mind? So what I want you to consider, though, is that you can do anything. You and I are the most precious creatures that God put on this earth. And he gave us the ability to think for ourselves. He gave us the ability to make decisions on our own, all of that, right? So with that ability, we can decide to believe in ourselves and believe that we can achieve anything. One of the things that is very important to remember is that God didn't put us down here to be stagnant. We're not stagnant creatures. Or at least we should not be, because we're always looking for better. And that was a topic also in the book where I talked about, we are the reason why we're here, reason why we're not like laying over like a bump on a log someplace, is that because we're always, as human beings, always seeking increase. Increase in whatever, more houses, more food, more cars, more all kinds of more stuff, right? So why not, since we're always seeking to be better, believe that we can have and do better? That's one of the fundamental things about being a human being, is that we can always do more. We have the innate ability within us to do anything. We just have to believe that we can. So what I said this morning to my Facebook, on my Facebook friends, and I was talking about really because I am, on a health journey. So I had to really dig deep this morning because I was having some difficulty, and I had to really dig deep to believe that I could make it, right? So what came to my mind was that, God made us. He made us in his image. So if I didn't believe in myself, how can I then say I believed in God? This is just my opinion. You can agree or disagree. Some people will disagree, but we are all made in God's image. And to me, failure to believe in yourself is failure to believe in God. So if you don't believe in yourself and you don't have confidence in yourself, think about that. The book mentions that if someone else did it, so can you. And in my coaching sessions with Bob Proctor, he teaches all the time that no one is better than anyone else. Just because somebody has success today doesn't mean that they're better than you. That just means they took the necessary action to get where they are. There are a lot of rags to riches stories around. People, didn't have a lot of money. They didn't grow up well. They bummed around for half their life, and then all of a sudden, they just switched things around. Well, one of the things is they believed that they could. Now, another thing that Bob said, and I think this is true as well, that sometimes in order to believe in yourself, you have to have someone else believe in you, because they can believe in you until you can believe in yourself. And there's an exercise too that you can do every day. Go in the mirror and say to yourself, I believe in you. Talking to yourself, I believe in you. I believe you act, or I can do anything. Either one or both actually would be good, to just give yourself that confidence and belief in yourself that you can do anything. Taking on new opportunities or taking on something you've never done before, sometimes that can be a bit scary. But if you have belief in yourself, you'll jump over that, that fear thing, like we were talking about the other night, and just believe hard enough that you just keep going. You just keep doing it. That's what I did this morning. Because I truly thought I was going to have to stop and flag down the bus, because we, in this neighborhood, we have a neighborhood bus. This is a bus carrier, whatever you want to call it. But it kept passing me by, and I think it was tempting me. But I was having leg cramps and all that kind of stuff, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna have to stop and flag down the bus and have them take me home. But I didn't. I just sat down on one of the benches, rubbed out the cramp, and kept it going, because I kept that belief in myself that I could actually do it and that I would make it. So, when you have these doubts or, a fall down in your faith, just have a mantra where you just keep saying to yourself, whether you say it out loud or whether you say it in your head, I believe in myself. I can do this. I believe in myself. I can do this. And just keep saying it over and over again until you actually, and you have a firm belief in it. And that you suddenly now you believe that you can do anything. So You can have whatever you want. And the book says, if you believe you can, you will. That applies to pretty much everything. If you believe you can, you will. I believed I could this morning, and I made it. Was I tired? Yep. But I made it because I believed that I could. Okay, guys. So that's my message. And I know it was a really short anecdote, and Vivian has taken it and stretched it out for 10, 15 minutes. I don't even know how much time I've been talking, but there it is. So believe in yourself. And if you have trouble believing yourself, keep saying to yourself that I am a child of God. God wants me to have everything. I believe in myself and I can do anything. Great mantra. All right. All right. So let's talk about the positivity challenge. Now, for me, today started out just like most of my days, except that I was a bit tired because I went to bed really late last night. So when it came time to get up, I pushed through it. I said, you know what? Nope. Don't lay in here, lay in this bed. Get up. It's time to get up and get yourself going. So I did not write in my gratitude journal this morning. I just basically said to God what I was grateful for. But I decided that this morning I was going to read several chapters out of my coaching book to record it so I can listen to it on my walk. So I read the chapters out loud and recorded it on my phone so that while I was walking, I listened to, 6, 7 chapters out of my coaching book. So that was pretty cool. And of course, as I was telling you before, I walked again 6 miles today. It was a little difficult, but I pushed through that as well. And I've been really grateful today because I put on clothes that are now a bit loose. So I am going to have to go shopping pretty soon for a new wardrobe. That was a wonderful realization this morning. So, that was a good thing I had did for myself today. Just kept noticing, oh my God, I got so much room in here now, so yeah, that was nice. For my love and good stuff folder, I wrote down that I helped a young man who seemed to be struggling with a problem today. And he seemed genuinely relieved that the problem wasn't quite as big as he first thought. He was thanking me for my help, but I really didn't do anything except make suggestions for him that to me seemed, just run of the mill, right? But I guess it was just that he felt like he was stuck and he couldn't think of it. He probably would have thought of me eventually, but it was sometimes you get, really frustrated with what you're doing. And the answer to get out of that frustration doesn't really come to you. And sometimes you need a third party to think outside the box. And that's basically what I did, just thought outside the box and says, here's what you can do. And he's like, oh my God, I could have thought of that. He probably was saying, he didn't say that, but he probably said, I could have thought of that myself. But, he did thank me. And so I put that in my folder. And it's, just a word sometimes of encouragement to someone or just throwing out ideas can help them to come up with their own answers sometimes. And that word of encouragement can mean the world to somebody sometimes. So it did. Hopefully it made a difference in his life and it'll help him. So guys, I hope that you're doing something wonderful for yourselves today, or you did something wonderful for yourself today. The challenge is almost over. Well, at least the 30 days is almost over, because I think we started like on May 21st or something like that. So it's the 16th of June already. And so the 30 days will be up on the 22nd, the 21st or the 22nd, either one. But you don't have to stop. The whole point of the challenge was to get you in the habit of doing something wonderful for yourself every single day. No matter what it is you wrote down or thought of, even if you didn't write it down, if you thought of something you wanted to do nice for yourself every day, just do that, because it's going to make a world of difference in your life. It's actually going to make a world of difference in the lives of your family if you have family at home who you are taking care of, because the more you take care of you, the better you can take care of someone else. I'm just saying. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love, and I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye-bye.